Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims Medieval here in Mossstone Kingdom, where I do believe that Her Royal Majesty Queen Briar Rose potentially may have just killed a man. And apparently nobody in this village cares. They're literally walking over his body. Oh, there he goes. He's up again. Apparently having two people break out in a duel literally right over his head was too much for him. But the war criminal merchant Alcott over here, actually, we just hustled him down as Queen Briar Rose. We literally drew our sword on him. I was not expecting that. If you were not expecting that either, be sure to go back and watch the previous episode. I'm pretty sure that that literally shocked my socks off. I was so surprised. I didn't know that trying to hustle him down for money meant that we would have a duel. You know what? Especially because literally one of our quests today is to send him to the stocks. But guess what? That's what we did. So we're going to go ahead and we are actually going to send him to the stocks. He's lucky it's not the pit, because it turns out that Merchant Alcott here is a war criminal who stole ill-gotten goods from who knows where and was trying to sell them to shopkeeper Lazzetti. Unfortunately, shopkeeper Lazzetti is going to lose both of her current quests for the day. That really is quite the pity, because we are definitely going to lose out on our Dangerous Minds quest points as a result. But Lazzetti's quest for today were to ask two customers to buy products from her. Spoilers, she doesn't have any products to be able to sell to anyone, and to ask a guildsman to sell the surplus weapons that he managed to get his hands on to her. Turns out those surplus weapons are part of his war crime, because the same guildsman, the same person we were assigned as Lazzetti to talk to buy those weapons from, yeah, it's Alcott. It's the same guy who Queen Briar Rose just read a whole docket, a whole petition about his evilness, and is coming to send to the stocks. So yeah, talk about a twist. Poor Lazzetti, the innocents caught up. It's not her fault we're going to lose her quest today. It's not. It's Alcott's fault for being a criminal. It's his fault. But thankfully, Her Royal Majesty Queen Briar Rose, still dressed in her armor, remind me to get her a better sword. Didn't expect to be picking that fight today, or any day, to be completely honest. But Queen Briar Rose has a new quest for Lazzetti that is much more peaceful and involves going forth into the world to gather resources to establish a humble school for the children of the village, which is wonderful. Lazzetti says that's a great idea and has asked Queen Briar Rose to actually go about, and we will be speaking to the children in town and try to get them to join the school once we establish it. And meanwhile, Lazzetti is going on a quest given to her by the queen, which I think makes her feel pretty happy because her shop is not doing very well. Why I made a solitary shopkeeper, I don't know. That was a bad idea. She's always constantly stressed from too many people being around. She's a merchant. What kind of merchant would be happy if their shop was mostly empty? Not a good one. That's who. So that was a terrible decision. Don't do that with your merchants, my friends. They should have given me a warning. Are you sure you want your merchant to be scared of people and want to be away from them? They need to be surrounded in a bustling marketplace, after all. Oh, if only I had known better. Anyway, Lazzetti, who may, if we ever have to recreate everybody for a new, little save file, as Sims Medieval is wont to do, may end up as a different hero in a different job. Lazzetti has been given the quest to go forth and find 3 bottles of ink for instructor Seth to be able to draw with, which is totally well and good and understandable. And then a quest that shocked me. She needs to set sail to the secret library. So we are going to send Lazzetti out. I think that totally is suiting her solitary nature and her frustration with how poor the sales have been, because she literally has nothing to sell despite appearances. We are going to go and we are going to get all sorts of books at the secret library. I'm sure they'll have a book of learning I can convince them to part with. How cool is that? So, all right, we're off. Queen Briar Rose has really important things to do, namely sending a man to the stocks. So Lazzetti has told Her Majesty, hey, I don't mind being alone. That sounds great. There's Midwife Tagwin, by the way. So cool to see her. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to send Lazzetti off to the big village and investigate today's market. market. I wonder what that does as the merchant. We'll have to see. Maybe we get like special deals. And then Queen Briar Rose is not going to hesitate before Merchant Alcott, the war criminal, can slip away. Luckily, he's got our local spy, Janetti, watching him. We shall send Alcott off to the stocks. That's right. The constable is coming to arrest you. If I could, I would shake you down for even more money. All right, so we'll get rid of Alcott. Can I sharpen my sword? I had no idea I would be doing that. That's kind of amazing. I hope I'm pretty sure I'm like wearing my best gear. But there's my constable. Alcott's being taken away. Pretty happy about that. Lady Briar Rose the Great has now sharpened her sword. And we can go ahead and just sell all of these wildflowers we collected today. What a day it's been. I guess we can keep the seeds to eat. We'll go ahead. All the wildflowers. Every single one. Not one at a time, for crying out loud. Come here. All right, there we go. So we'll sell the grassweed. This is so sad that this is like the best way I have right now to make money as the queen, is to just sell wildflowers. But hey, actually it didn't give us too poorly on the money. All right, and then I think we'll go find the children while Lizetti is off. So it's late. Why is there a child hanging around outside the mines? Or near the graves? I hope there's not a sad answer to that. But we'll go ahead and we will speak with one of the children to go and go to the school. And now Lizetti is actually getting a little quest. Flustered with the crowded streets, shopkeeper Lizetti took a shortcut through a tough section of town. The narrow, crooked streets got darker and more treacherous. Suddenly, Lizetti was cornered by a gang of hooded hoods. "Your gold or your blood," they hissed in unison. "We may lecture them. It's sad, really. The ruffians just need little wise counsel. They were merely the product of poor environment and a failing educational system. Surely we could bring them around, or we could run for it. It was clear the club of herb-addled gutter scum had no ear for reason. They would simply kill for the sport of it and were beyond redemption. Let's go ahead. We're going to lecture them because we're actually on a quest about failing education systems, and I feel like Lizetti is emboldened with her personal quest that she has been given by Her Royal Majesty to increase the educational system in the kingdom, and we'll try that out. All right, let's see. We got punched! Oh no! Her wise words were met with only hopeless, uncaring stares. Hopeless, uncaring stares and a furious sucker punch to the gut. We managed to escape after a violent scuffle, but her body bore the bruises of the encounter. Oh, so we got some experience and we got the punched buff. I'm sorry, Lizetti. I didn't expect that to happen. She's a little startled, to say the least. She's been punched. Like, where were you, guard Deloise? Oh, can I collect those? Look, I'm really desperate. I need to sell something here, okay? Oh, there we go. And then meanwhile, the queen, sounds like this kid will only listen to her parents. Problem is, they're dead. Oh my gosh! Didn't I just say there better not be a sad reason that this child was hanging out next to the graves? Did I not just request a peaceful answer to that? Stop moving camera, for crying out loud. Ugh, I'm trying to get a picture of this tragic moment. Didn't I just say there better not be a sad reason this child is next to the graves? Turns out there is. This kid's parents are dead. I don't like other kids. They tease me because my parents both died trying to catch a giant buzzed wasp for my birthday dinner. I wish my parents were still around. They always knew the best thing to do, except about the wasp. Oh, that's so sad. Sounds like this kid will only listen to her parents. Problem is they're dead. How can I get her to listen to get her to listen to me? Wait, I've got it. You too understand dead parents. Are we going to tell the story about the whales now? Let's what? Guys, we're going to get a ghost costume. Inaceta, our evil, up to no good servant, scrubbing and grumbling while she does it, the floors of the castle, needs to fetch us a ghost costume. How freaking hilarious is that? That's so hilarious. Is there some way? Let's go ahead. We're going to apologize because apparently we've been impolite. And let's go ahead and maybe chat a little bit because I feel like Queen Briar Rose has a very soft place in her heart for young orphans. And that is truly a sad thing. I hope we're... No. Are we, yeah, okay. Queen Briar Rose is going to speak with this orphan for a little while because that is so sad. I am so sorry that this has befallen you. Young denizen of my village, like young denizen of our kingdom. I cannot get a good picture of this. It just throws me in a tree. Curses. Meanwhile, Lizzetti has successfully managed to finally find something she can sell. She has finally managed to scrape together a few wildflowers. Will it be enough? Who knows? We'll send her to go check merchandise. I'm pretty desperate on that. So I might have Lizzetti just collect up some wildflowers and like sell them first because I need to complete this ask customers to buy, but I don't think I'm going to have time. We'll have her attempt to do some of those things. And then meanwhile, are we building a relationship with this poor orphan child? I don't think they really are that into it. Let's try making a silly face. I think Her Majesty would really kind of push herself to go to all ends for a young orphan. She knows how that feels after all. Oh, that worked! Oh, that's so cute! Oh, I got hopelessly distracted and accidentally misclicked away. For crying out loud, check your merchandise, woman, and like sell some of these flowers. You're gonna drive me to distraction over there. It's hard controlling two people out at the same time. Inesetta! Inesetta! Get me a ghost costume! There you are! Good timing! Good timing! Get over here, Inesetta! 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 Find me a ghost costume! Horonduk! I'm gonna say that from now on when I feel regal. Horonduk! Alright, so Inesetta is going to return with a ghost costume. While that happens, let's go ahead and do impersonations. I think Queen Briar Rose is showing a side of herself that few get to see. A very silly side to this child. Curse you, Lizzetti! I'm trying so hard here, woman, to make it so that you can actually have some degree of success at this, okay? Come on, open this thing. Okay, we got some merchandise. Oh, you did have some plants and stuff to sell. Why didn't you say so? Why didn't you tell me that there was some fresh trout available, eh? All right, open for business. You gotta hurry up here, lady. You're not doing very good at this. Not doing very good at this nonsense at all. All right, stay over here. Don't you go anywhere. Browse your own wares. Stand there and wait. Maybe you can we convince, oh, we can come over here. All right, let's come over here and we're gonna friendly tell a joke. We're gonna try to get this man. We're gonna go ahead, chat. We're gonna keep our shop open. I'm desperate here, buddy. Let's compliment his taste and then we'll come back to her in a second. All right. Oh, and Onwin thinks we're being funny. Oh, okay, Onwin, here. Oh, this is so cute. We can tell a funny story now. All right, we'll try to get to know a little bit. And then let's make more silly faces and tell some jokes. Inesetta! Inesetta! Hello! Or I forgot whatever she said. I'm going to have to listen next time she issues a royal command because that was a really funny bit of Simlish. And I actually do like to try to memorize some of the Simlish. Which may sound ridiculous, but it used to be a thing among the Sims 2 players, was memorizing a bit of the Simlish. Like Susul. Whenever I say Susul in my Sims 4 videos, it's hilarious how few of you guys, you young things from before the Sims 2 was a thing, have no idea what I'm even talking about. Like, it just really tickles me. Oh, okay, so we apparently have the ghost costume. Get the ghost costume from Inesetta the servant. All right, so where is Inesetta? She's over here. We're going to go ahead and get the ghost costume and continue to work on this because I'm determined. Meanwhile, no! Ah! All right, we're doomed at this. Apparently, Lizzetti sucks at like talking to people too. Our responsibilities have been shirked. Here's your ghost costume. Don't ask, says Inesetta. I give up. I give up, Lizzetti. I don't know what to do with you, and I don't know what to do. Let's close the business. I have no idea what to do with you. Go ahead, enter. You just take care of yourself. I'm working on it. And we are now going to put on a ghost costume. So let's do this. We're going to put on the ghost costume. The kid's still over there. Hopefully the child will not notice. Sleepwear, profession 2, armor. Is it going to be in our inventory? Aha! All right, let's put this on. Oh, yes, I'm sure this shall just, can you not just at least like, I don't know, wear a war veil or something? Like, for crying out loud, Briar Rose, you don't look much dead right now, just saying. I must go convince Anwen that I'm her mother and tell her that she should join the school. We're really going to all sorts of lengths over here, aren't we? Scare Anwen into going back to school. If Anwen thinks I'm her dead parent, maybe I can convince her to join the school. Let's pretend to be a ghost. We've earned some measure of this child's trust, and now we shall shatter it. Such is the way of these things, I suppose. Meanwhile, Lizetti's going to sleep. Fine, Lizetti, I'll try harder with you in the morning. Onwards, daughter of mine! Apparently, I shall emerge from the grave and scream at you until you go to school. Ah, Mom, you're a ghost. I'll do whatever you say. Just don't haunt me. All right, well, that's done then. Can I say at least, like, make a silly face so that you don't feel so afraid of, like, ghost me? Okay, I mean, if this child thinks that, no, I'm gonna cry. Like, if this child thinks that we are, here, we'll do a bunch of impersonations, because actually we're impersonating Anwen's mother. So let's pretend that, like, all of these impersonations, we're trying to tell Anwen, like, all sorts of lessons that Briar Rose wishes she had had herself. Be kind, be good to the world. Oh dear. Okay. Repeating oneself is rarely a good measure of conversation. All right. Let's apologize. Let's tell a story. Let's ask how fare thee. And let's try to see if we can manage to calm things down with Anwen. Because come on, if we're, oh no, Anwen considers us a friend. I mean, come on. If this child thinks that we're literally the ghost of her mother, then of course I'm going to like try to say some nice things. And Briar Rose especially. She knows this pain. Whales ate her parents. She's not forgotten this in the slightest. And hopefully like doing this will leave this child feeling strong, ready to fare the world. Let's go ahead and tell one more story as a way of like, now go forth, my dear one, and learn well not to chase down deadly wasps for your dinner. Oh, that's so touching. That's so touching. I just want to like brush a tear from my eyes. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect, these quests always go in unexpected places, but I didn't expect it to be, with these particular sets of characters, so touching. Lizetti, I'm sorry. We'll make your quest touching at some point too. Right now she's just miserable. She literally took a punch to the gut and she's about to have double failure on her quest. I'll try harder with her in the morning. I got Queen Briar Rose's abilities down pat. She's even like doing ghostly work here. All right. We learn that Anwen loves the high seas. No doubt as a young orphan, we can put in a good word for her with the cutlasses, where although she might take up the life of a lady pirate, at least she will be able to find some sort of future out there. All right, let's go ahead and return home. Good night, dear child. Holy canoodles! Innocenta! What? I thought that was literally like a ghost coming out of nowhere. What happened to you? Is that what it took to get the ghost costume for us? What on earth happened? I love how there's so many different stories going on with so many different Sims. And you just mind your own business and suddenly... Innocenta! Is that what you said don't ask? Jeez, what have I done to you in order to get this? Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully Innocenta will be okay. I mean, she is an evil servant of the palace, and I don't really think she gives one way or another. Oh, that's a very good horse. Good job, Innocenta. You look really terrifying right now. What happened? I really don't think she cares one way or another what happens to the kingdom, but my goodness, let's go ahead and change back into our queenly outfit. Innocenta is not here, unfortunately, to ask to get some food from, which is quite a pity. Remind me that we need more than seed porridge, even though I'm sure it's like considered an important food for the royal family. Also, Poor royal advisor Paula is just sleeping on this right over here. I'm so sorry. Can I give you a bed or something, Paula? You literally don't need to sleep on a stone bench. That does not look comfortable. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what happened to Inaseta, but at least we managed to become friends with the young Anwin, who has the call of the sea, and thus will no doubt join the Cutlass Lasses when she comes of age. And we have carried on with some of our quests, even if Lizetti, with her constantly shocked gaze and expression, is failing miserably at being a merchant. But who knows? Maybe the call of wild adventure, going out and being able to gather up those ink sacks and sail to the secret library, will give her some insight into what it takes to truly be a woman of wealth. So, my friends, it is late at night. I'm going to let these little ones rest, and then we shall be back next time to continue on with the stories unraveling, twisting, turning, going in completely unexpected and delightful directions here in Mossstone Kingdom. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.